A starter is good homebrewing practice for two reasons. First, it gives you assurance of a healthy and viable yeast population prior to pitching. Second, it gives you a much bigger yeast population to reduce lag time. A starter is essentially a very simple beer, but we don't care about flavor and there are no hops. To get started, what I'll do is I'll add water and dry malt extract together. The ratio I use is 1 cup of dry malt extract to 32 ounces of water. I'll start by adding the dry malt extract, then the water, then I'll whisk until mixed. Now that it's mixed, I'll bring it to a boil. The wort has come to a boil, so I'm going to reduce the heat and simmer for about 15 minutes. The wort is boiled for 15 minutes, so now I'll chill it. There are several ways to chill the wort. I found that the most effective way is to use an ice bath. So what I'll do is I'll put my hot wort in the ice bath and cover. This will take about 15 minutes. While that's going on, it's a good time to sanitize the equipment that will touch the cold wort. For that, I use an ordinary basin, and anything that will be touching the cold wort needs to be sanitized with this iodine solution. That includes the fermenter that I'll be using for the starter, a siphon or turkey baster for pulling the wort out of my mason jar, a funnel to put the yeast and the wort in, an instant read thermometer so I can measure the temperature of the chilled wort, and just a cap that I'll put on as well. Like I said, I use an iodine and water solution, and I'll just spray everything in here while the wort is cooling. I find spray to be much more effective than other methods like soaking. You use a very little amount of spray, and it's very easy to get in all the cracks and crevices. My wort is chilled to about 65 degrees, so it's ready to be combined with the yeast in my fermenter. I've rinsed off all my equipment, my fermenter and my funnel and all, and I have here some yeast dregs from an earlier batch. If you have a Wyeast activator packet, you should have already smacked it, and it should be swollen at this point if you're going to go that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this sanitized turkey baster. I'm going to pull out a pretty good size helping of the yeast dregs and put it in my fermenter. Do a couple of them. Then what I'm going to do is add the chilled wort directly to my fermenter through the funnel. It takes a little bit of coordination because you don't want to get any of the drippings from the outside of the pan in the fermenter. So I'll fill this up almost all the way. I'm going to put the sanitized top on it and give it a good shake. And then crack it open just a little bit. Some people prefer to put an airlock on right now, but I found this is just as effective. Just crack it open a little bit. I'm going to put this someplace where it's about 60 degrees, 65 degrees, and let it ferment out for a few days. I hope you enjoyed this video about how to make a yeast starter. Thanks for watching.